Hey guys, Romie here. Loving Hip Hop, New York, Season 7, Episode 3, Chest Pains. And we know why it's entitled that. So the episode starts off with the one, the only Joel's with Kimbella. And Kimbella's just so happy that Joel's is actually at home using the recording studio downstairs instead of being with all these bees. And I'm looking at this like, okay, this is a cute scene, but that's all it was to it. Joel's is like, I worked way too hard to try to establish trust again. I'm not going to go and break it. Well enough, well enough. Kimbella just needs to go and trust your man. That's what we've been saying. So, Drewski and Sky's his girlfriend, they're going, and Sky, she used to be actually 60 pounds heavier, and she wants to do this, like, music strip class so that she can empower women and, well, let's just say people, empower people to lose weight and to have fun while doing it. I'm like, okay, that's a cute idea. It's a cute idea. She's working with her man. That's good for them to collaborate. While they're in the studio, because they're in this venue, they want to fill it up with 50 people. It's like, first of all, this looks kind of small for 50 people. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, this, for 50 people and you have like DJ equipment and all that stuff, okay. But he was also like, yeah, but then again, to actually fill up, do you know 50 people? I was like, damn, that's the realest thing I've heard all season so far. And, of course, Bianca calls, and Bianca's like, you know, I made this record, and I was thinking of you. And it's called, I think, Miss You, or Miss You, Want to Kiss You, Want this, your assistant. And Bianca was just like, so I'm going to come by the studio. I want to go and talk to you. And it's like, bye, Andrew. I was like, okay, so his name's Andrew. That's where the whole Drewski. Okay, got it. But Sky was over it. Sky was like, who is she? I don't care what you're doing. Because Sky said, I don't care if you're calling her, if she's calling you. The issue that I'm having with you is you're letting this slide. You're playing around with her, and he is. You know, she's just like, hey, you doing? It's like, hey, Mom, how you doing? You good? It's like, yeah, I'm good. What are you talking about? Oh, no, I'm good. A mess. Then Yandy is talking with Mendici's mother, Judy, and Judy wants to let Yandy know, because Yandy's over it. Yandy's like, Samantha is trash. Samantha is doing everything she can to make sure that Lil Mendicis doesn't come and see his other siblings. It's not fair. As soon as Mendici went to jail, we've been able to see Lil Mendici. This is where Judy goes and interjects, says, hold up, I have more information for you. I'm going to stoke the fire a little bit. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but rumor has it that Kim is the one who's actually taking care of Lil Mendicis. Oh, Yandy was like, thank you for telling me that information, because now I get to go off. Now just stand there a little bit. I can't believe that you would actually go and try to say that I'm impeding or doing things without your consent when you're not even taking care of your child and he's living with your mother and you're shirking on your responsibilities and he doesn't even have a proper place to stay at your mother's house. Okay. So we guys want to go along with that. I'm like, oh, this, I just smell the crap. I just smell it. I just smell it like something's a little pungent here. Regardless if it's true or not, at the end of the day, is Lil Mendici's doing fine? Is he? Then we're good. That's the actual fact of the matter. Then we're good. Maybe better if it is true that Kim maybe, taking care of Lil Mendici's a little bit more than his mom is, because we don't know what his mom does. Maybe she really can't necessarily be there like that with her current job. What does she do? I feel like this would help so much if we actually knew what her occupation was. But Yandy, I'm like, Yandy, I like you, and you are one of my favorites, even though I know a lot of people don't like you. But I'm still looking at you sideways like, there's a little more to the story than meets the eye. Like, both of you are trying to paint a really negative picture of each other, and there's just something we're not seeing. So Mariah Lynn apparently gets to meet up with Sky, because Sky thought she was going to be crafty. She knows that Mariah Lynn wants to work with a DJ. It's like, okay, she already worked with DJ Self, and Mariah Lynn's back. Mariah Lynn is back. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Mariah Lynn and Cardi B, we can even throw in Bianca in there. all in one scene. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. Oh, Cardi B and Mariah Lynn. That's all I actually want to see on the damn show. Get rid of almost all the rest of them. I don't care if we like them or not. Remy, of course, can stay. Yandy can stay. Yeah, sounds about right. Anyway, we don't really need the other men, to be honest with you. We don't. They can be like friends. They can be friends of friends. But Sky's trying to say, I have this track because I'm supposed to be working with she's working with her dude, and she has this track that she's gonna go and unveil. She's like, maybe I need to give it to Mariah Lynn instead of Bianca, because I know that he wants to go and give it to Bianca. Now again, Mariah Lynn doesn't necessarily know who it is, so she's thinking, all right, I'm getting a new track, I get to work with the DJ, I get to get more spins for, wasn't one time not long ago I was out, and I'm admitting it, I won't take it back, cause more money, I want your, damn, that's my song. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to see how that's going to blow up in Sky's face, because I'm looking at this like, wait a minute, but Mariah Lynn doesn't know that it's Bianca, but Mariah Lynn actually likes Bianca, so how's this going to go? Even though I think Mariah Lynn and Bianca are on the outs by the time the season's over, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm like, Cardi B isn't going to let her friends out to dry like that. I don't see that from her. This is where we see Juelz and Snoop. They're going in, they're having the conversation. Snoop is talking about how she has this situation with her girl, and so of course she needs to speak with Juelz, because it's like, I went on this lip service, I went on this, I was thinking Angela Yee, I went on this podcast, it's sex related, I brought my sex toy line. It's like, you have a sex toy line? And you brought it with the other women? So what did you do? Tell me more. While they smoking their cigars. She's like, yeah, well, I just need to know. Why? I can't even do her voice. She just needs to go and reenact the whole putting the strawberry in the mouth thing. Then, of course, the issue with that is that was a slap in the face, regardless if the relationship's real or not, to her girl. And Juelz, because Snoop's just like, I need you to go and kind of talk to Sophie Green and just kind of feel her out to make sure everything's good. He's like, you know my situation. Why would you even go set me up to fail like that? But he did it in the nice way, like, that's not gonna happen. Hell no. Kimbella will kill her and me. Stop it. You crazy. That's when Yandy goes and she meets up with Kim. And Yandy is saying, Kim, I heard through the grapevine, that being Judy, that Samantha isn't actually taking care of Middleman DC's. Now, mind you, I am going to make sure I have Kim's confessional profile on screen, because I was like, Kim! I was like, who's that? She took off the hat to do her. Kim! Her hair is... I was like, Kim! That deserves a confessional. Anyway, that threw me off. I was like, Kim, look at Kim! Look at Kim, looking like a star. Anyway, I think that's offensive, because I'm not... So, I think that's offensive if I say it. Whatever, I don't care. Kim's going off on Yandy because it's just like, and she flips the table. Yandy's excited because it's like, you gave me exactly what I wanted. You went and reacted that way. So I know there must be truth to the fact that your daughter's to take care of her son. And you must be doing it your dang self. And, you're doing a good job. So it doesn't matter who's taking care of the child. The issue is, if I can go and prove to the fact that she ain't no good, then that justifies how I've been acting and what I've been saying about her. Even because Kim's trying to let me know, you go and you just take him and do stuff with him and you don't ask for the mother's consent. And he said, well, even if I did that, which means, yeah, I did it, and what? Like, this is on both parts, on both sides, they're both wrong. That's the issue. It's on both sides. It's not just one side. It is both sides. I'm sure Samantha didn't give Yandy a chance. Or Samantha wants respect that she's never going to get because she doesn't like Yandy. She decided from the moment that she doesn't like Yandy. So I'm sure Yandy partially crossed her once, and that's all that she needed. That's the truth of the matter. The situation. Mariah Lynn and Cardi B have a scene together, and so Cardi B's talking about Swift and her working with him. It's just like she doesn't know what his situation is, but she appreciates it because he goes and he uplifts her, and he's a nice person. It's a good time. Dang, I can't believe my face got messed up because of that stupid face mask. Dang. And they're in this eyeglass shop, and she is working with this new, with Sky, who is of course DJ Drewski's girlfriend. By doing that, this can go and potentially get her more spins, and she's also potentially has a track that she could be on. And Cardi B said, "Oh, hold up. That track that you're talking about is actually supposed to be for Bianca." And so, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure something out, because I don't know why she's trying to put you in the middle of that. She looks like she's trying to be petty, so I'm going to go and invite Bianca. Because, of course, Marlon's just like, well, is Bianca the homewrecker? Is she? She's like, I don't know what she is. All I know is that I'm going to go and invite her. I don't care that she was invited or not. We're going to see how this goes. Now, was Cardi B right for inviting her when she wasn't invited? No. Do I care? No! Because this is a show, and we need entertainment. So this is entertaining. I'm like, thank you, Cardi B, for moving the storyline along, because you're doing a way better job than the producers have been doing for the past couple of seasons. Like, you really did revitalize this brand. Now, Erica comes onto the scene, because Erica, Sam, and Kim are going to have a Yandy bashing session. That's all it was. They're bashing Yandy, and it doesn't mean that it wasn't justified to a certain extent. Because, but the thing is, Sam was actually trying to give Yandy partially the benefit of the doubt, which I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? What's going on here? It was either Sam or Judy. Either way, I was just thrown off. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Well, how is this happening? Did the world flip? So it's like, I know Judy doesn't like me. So because Judy doesn't like me, she's going to go and say certain stuff to Yandy. Erica says Yandy is a troll. Yandy is a snake. Yandy is garbage. She is the stuff that's under my foot whenever I'm walking my dog in New York. It is what it is. Erica really doesn't like Yandy, and I'm looking at Erica like, I get it. Yandy oversteps boundaries. Yandy maybe hasn't invited you to anything or even really talked to you, but you basically said you didn't want anything to do with her. So whose fault is that really? I'm trying to look at her like, are we really trying to play this game right now? We get it. Yandy wants a one big happy family. She is the wife, so she expects certain things from the baby's mothers. The baby mamas don't like her because she has a takeover spirit and just does stuff with the kids, or just assumes she can do stuff, certain things with the kids. It's draining. It's tiring. So they're all going to go and meet up with Judy without Yandy, because they feel like Yandy is the common denominator to make everything work. Young B comes in looking like the cutest Smurfette, chocolate Smurfette I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, look at Young B. She always wearing stuff super tight, and that's okay, because she looks good. She looks good, and I'm looking at her like, what? How is she checking out DJ Drewski like that? Clearly this must be some crush thing, some weird crush thing, because she's hanging on him, he's holding her hand, she's like, I don't want to, don't pull me away, I want to pull you close. It's like, put your stuff in my car. It's like, oh, so you're taking me out for something afterwards? The thing with those two is that they're playing around too much. They kissing, partially kissing. He lets her hear his song, and I'm thinking, this is New York, so you can't get away with doing that. So at first I was like, what the hell? Is he really going and playing the song and turning the music up? But then again, it is New York, and you can get away with that to a certain degree. So, this is like, I'm going to work with you. She said, oh, so what about your assistant? What about your assistant? Now, mind you, Sky's still pissed because Sky heard what Young B was saying when she was talking to Drewski. But Drewski clearly doesn't care. He wants to work with Young B. He wants to fraternize with Young B. So Jay goes and she decides she's going to have a little, have some fun with Kimbella. And when I say fun, I mean venting, because she's like, I don't actually have any friends here, so Kimbella's the only friend I have. I'm like, what constitutes a friend? I thought you didn't know her. Oh, someone who's gonna hear you out is your friend. Like, I hate that phrase. How is everyone else's friend all of a sudden? Oh, you my friend, I hate that. That is a true pet peeve of mine. I hate that. I am not your friend. I am not your friend. I am nice to you. I'm nice to everyone. I am not your friend. You talk to me. I talk to you. I talk to everyone. I am not your friend. I don't know your inner secrets. You don't know my inner secrets. You don't know my favorite foods, favorite colors, the fact that I like to take what times I like to take naps, the fact that I like to take naps. Like, you know, my friend. And she's just like, you know, I'm here, and Snoop's doing whatever she wants, and Kimbella's just like, I understand when you have someone who has done stuff in the past, so trust issues. I'm like, Kimbella, stop it, because you know you're just trying to fulfill your obligations with this scene. Stop it, because it's not necessary. You know that this is some BS. You know that this relationship is cookie for Cocoa Puffs. You have 3 children. You know you wouldn't leave your 3 children for no one, even if it was Joelle's. So this woman has this teen down in Chicago. She goes away from Chicago to go and follow Snoop so that she could also try and get a career popping, even though all she's doing is crying and yelling and being a damn fool and ignorant on TV. And I get it, that does pay to a certain extent, but not as much as it used to. Anyway, DJ Drewski, he has his little party going on, and guess who shows up? Mariah Lynn shows up, Cardi B shows up, all well and good. The right people are showing up right now, and I don't understand, how is it they must have the same like hairstylist or something, because they always keep coming in the same hairstyles with that whole bang and then long, like 22, what is that, 22 or 26 inches wigs. And this time around, Young B still had the Smurfette color going on with the blue. Well, Smurfette had blonde hair, but you know what I mean. She had the blue wig. Cardi B had her signature black. Mariah Lynn had the red. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Did you see that Mariah Lynn, clearly hers isn't clipped in, because she was like, no, girl, what you doing? It's about to fall off. But the thing is, they all came together because they're real friends. So Cardi B was just like, you know, I'm not going to go and play any of my friends. I went and let Brianna, I invited her, but also filter in the fact that, girl, you're being played right now. And also, Mariah Lynn, you're also being played by Sky. So when Sky comes over, everyone's just like, hey, what's going on? And then instantly, Sky versus Brianna. And the thing is, we know Brianna's wrong for what she's trying to do, because it's like, it's not even necessary. It's not even necessary. How you get them is how you keep them. That's the thing. But, I will say that Sky lost some points for me when she was trying to use Mariah Lynn to potentially go after Bianca. Like, you know she's not that, you know she's not stupid. You know that that's what Sky was really trying to do. And it didn't work. For now. It's going to work later. But it didn't work, at least for now. And the argument ensues. Cardi B is like, hold up. Here's the issue. You were trying to play my girl. Because you were trying to give his track to Mariah Lynn instead of it going to Bianca. So you're trying to pit them against each other. DJ Drewski was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was Sky? Sky was just like, well, look, it didn't even matter because he's supposed to be checking this woman. He's supposed to be checking this woman. I don't care if I was wrong. He's supposed to be checking this woman. He's just like, look, we're not doing this right now because it's supposed to be professional. Professional. You want to be a professional. Cardi B was like, oh my gosh. See, this is why I don't date white men. See, you're even messier than the black man. Yeah, you're more messy and have more drama than the black man. I can't date someone like that. I can't date a situation like that. Oh, I love me some Cardi B because she instigated that whole thing and I was not mad at her. Because that's exactly what I would have done. Please, you think you're going to put someone like me in the middle? No, I'm going to go and make sure both sides will know something. So the one thing they can't say is I wasn't holding back. That I was holding back. So-and-so did this. So-and-so did that. But I'm not going to go and lie and say things aren't true. I'm going to say, so you thought, because as long as, if my friend is about to be pitted against my other friend. Oh, no. We not doing that today. Not doing that today. Not doing that today. Not doing that tomorrow. But what we will do is this scene with, so Kim and Judy, you know, they give a hug to try, and the fact that it's like, I don't understand what's really going on. Judy, are you going and telling Yandy? Because Yandy was saying that you told her. And Judy's just like, first off, Yandy isn't here. But second off, Yandy is the wife. So let's show her a little bit more respect. I'm like, wait a minute, Judy, when did this? She's on Yandy's side because now they're officially married. You know, her and Mendices. Okay, cool. Kim is over because Kim's just like, you're not gonna go and disrespect my daughter. And Samantha's like, no, you're not gonna let her go and play me like that because you always let her go and say whatever she wants to go and say. You need to go and defend me. I'm like, who the? And then she was like, shut up, Judy. I'm so tired of every. I'm like, oh, okay. Now you're doing too much, Samantha. You're doing too much now. You're doing too much. That's why I'm like, you are reckless. I can tell you have that type of reckless. I'm gonna go and get mine and fight whoever type of personality. Judy's over it because Judy gets so worked up that she feels the pain in her chest. Is like, oh, I can't breathe. And of course, Samantha's was like, oh my gosh. And it was like, not Judy, I'm sorry, Kim. It was like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Judy's just like, what's wrong with you, good? It's like, no, sit down. And I was like, yo, your mother is having a panic attack / potentially heart attack. And Zin's like, oh, this is not part of the script. So then the ambulance comes and Judy's just like, this is why we can't be fighting. And Erica's hugging Judy because it's like, this is not what it's supposed to be about. We can't do this to each other. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. This episode was better. At least in my opinion. It was better.